Hey, thanks for stopping by McLovin Garage. This is another update on the Suburban. You're going to see some video that I took about a week ago when I washed it, and I'm going to add it to this video of some of the things I've done on the inside. I just want to show you a quick update on it. If you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe. Man, that sun is bright. I'm going to try to get it out of my eyes. There we go. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate you being here, and let's check this Suburban out real quick. So in the last video, I just bought this. I did wash it and clean it up. Like I said, you'll see that in this video. But just wanted to show you a few things I've done. One of those things was I got the headliner removed, and it's ready for a new one. They do make a new one. It's a little bit expensive. It's like $650 for a full one, but it's backed by plastic instead of the fiber board. Here's the board that came out of there. Of course, it rained and got all wet and nasty, but it was all sagging and terrible. So I pulled that out. I pulled the cloth off of it. Like I said, they do make new ones in blue cloth over plastic, so it shouldn't sag. But the ceiling looks really good. I got most of the crap out of there. It's all pulled down. I did vacuum it out, make it nice and clean. I'll explain this in a minute. But did get it vacuumed out. I'll show you that. Here's the other thing I got done. I was able to get the door panel off of this door and get it open. I fixed the lock mechanism, at least the mechanical one. You can see it kind of fits into, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it fits into a little plastic piece, and now I can unlock and lock it with the manually. And I've got a new electric actuator on its way so that I can hopefully unlock and lock it with the actual actuator. Got this all vacuumed out and cleaned up. Oh, there, see, there's some more. I had to pull a piece out, and now it's getting the seat dirty. Pull another piece out. Interior, man, is pretty nice, other than the driver's seat. But I did get it vacuumed out. I've got parts coming for it. I could still do some more cleaning in here, but it's way better than it was. I've got parts coming for the engine. I've got a new spark plugs and wires. I got a cap and rotor. I'm probably going to use the AVS2 carb that I've got ready for Llama Barn Valiant and at least put it on here for now. Hey, you can see I missed some dirt on the door. So that's kind of the update now. I've done a little bit more work to it. Still, like I said, I think parts will be here tomorrow to see if I can't get it running better, and that'll really be nice. Guys, look at that. There's the difference in the hood, and the grill turned out way good. Amazing. You can see where I missed right there and there. Still got the back to do, obviously, on this other side. Man, what what a change that's going to be. And I think with a polish, this thing probably would look pretty good again, even with the paint, the paint peeling. I don't know what this is here. Oh, that's from a windshield wiper. We'll get back after it, and I'll show you some more when it's done. Guys, I'm going to show you this truck in a minute after I've washed it by pressure washer and by hand, but there was a couple things I noticed when I was doing it. One, it's got this Edelbrock sticker here that says Performer Plus Camshaft Lifter Kit. It also has an Excel product information guide here. If you'll look, hold on before you start it, Aiden. If you look, there's an Excel distributor back there. It's super dirty, so I need to clean that up. There's a Wyand intake. It's got a Edelbrock 1404 manual choke carb. And we're gonna, one thing I just did, there was a leak right here for vacuum. This one was cracked and broken. This one looks fine, so I'm gonna have my son start it and see if it runs any better. Yep, but it needs to be the other way. Is that the big square key? Yeah, just like that. The other thing I noticed, it's got its original jack and it's got its original handle still in the truck. It's hard to see with the sun, but it's right there, trust me. Okay, Aiden, go ahead. Yep, turn it forward. Give it just a little gas. It maybe has a little water, just like one pump. Like a half pump. Yeah, the gas is the long skinny pedal. Keep it running. Keep it running. Can you give me a screwdriver? A flathead?
Is it more than a vacuum, do you think?
Yeah, and I think the idle's too low. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Where does this go? I don't know. That's another. There's more vacuum. You can leave the keys in it, bud.
I just think differently might steal it.
Oh, I see. I think we need to turn the idle up just a touch, especially now that it's doesn't really want to idle.
Yeah, and there's no more leak.
Yeah, this looks like it's leaking gas, or maybe that might be water. Well, we got some tuning to do, clearly, but we definitely got rid of the vacuum, a couple of the vacuum leaks, and we'll continue to try and get more. That ain't good either. It's actually pretty. That doesn't look so hot. Might need to be addressed. It starts, thankfully. Wow, look at those. Those are all melted. I wonder where those are supposed to go.
Could I see?
Yeah, I don't know what they're for. That one's all melted. I guess I'll figure that out too. Kind of. What's the idle, or what's the tax say? What's the RPMs? Get your foot off the gas. What's it say? 500. It's still low. I'd like it to be a little higher than that still. Well, we got some work to do on this, but at least I can keep it running for now. What's it at there? 900, a little high. there's definitely an vacuum leak, maybe even from the carb itself. But well, I made some more progress on the Suburban. Just wanted to bring you up to date. It does have all new plugs, all new wires, cap and rotor. Still got the Excel super coil in it. Put a fuel filter in it in line so I could see what was happening. That carburetor had been leaking, but I tightened it all up and I don't see anything sitting in the valleys beside it anymore, which is great. Filled up the brake fluid. Cold level, it's right on the money. So yeah, that's all cleaned up. I fixed this door. When I first bought it, this door wouldn't open. The striker there. Yeah, I'm sucking on a sucker. But that the door popper had been pulled out. Somebody had pulled too hard on it and taken it out of its holder. So this door wouldn't open. I had to take the door panel off. The actuator, the electric lock, was no longer working. I put a new actuator in it. It now unlocks and locks on the button. I can pull it to lock and unlock it. So that's all put back together. Door opens. You can see on this side, super clean. I vacuumed it out. My boys have been in it since I did that, so it's dirty again, but vacuumed it out. Headliner's been taken down. Needs the dome lights put back in, but they were pretty ratty, so I'm going to get a new couple dome lights. All cleaned up in the front. You can see it does have the rear seat, which is in good shape. Cleaned out the back. I did throw some oil and some transmission fluid in here just to have a little extra. It looks like it's leaking a little bit. I did tighten up the valve covers and that seems to help. So maybe it won't leak as much as it did, but you can see now the whole rig. The headliner's out. I need to put a new one in it. Man, these doors are in good shape. Carpet's pretty clean. I think I can pull this rear panel and tuck this back down underneath there so that that looks better, which I think I will do. Haven't gotten there yet. It is tagged now in Oregon. It is insured, so I can drive her on the public roadways. This side's pretty clean, good shape. Again, the driver's seat is the worst spot. That's going to need to get fixed, which I plan to do. I did some tuning on the carburetor. The heat and heat works, defrost works. AC does not. I turned the AC on. It doesn't get cold, so it probably could use some assistance. I believe everything's here, it looks like. So it's just a matter of figuring out if it's leaking or if it just needs to be recharged. But that's on the list. It's running a lot better if you watch the video previous to this, and if you haven't, go back and watch it. When I first bought it, it wouldn't even stay running on the way home, and so I did a couple things. I did Jamie from Dead Dodge Garage. I did his rag trick. Threw a rag on the carburetor and revved it up so it wasn't getting any air, and tried to clean out the idle passages. I think that probably did help. And then I did a little bit of tuning on the carb as far as checking the idle screws. I fixed like 4 vacuum leaks. So far I found 4 vacuum leaks, so I fixed those. If you remember, this one was bad, that one was bad. There was another one that was bad too. I think it was up there, but another one that was bad, so I fixed that. And I think I showed this before. They put the stickers on there. I appreciate that. It has been converted to 134A from R12, so that's cool. Trying to think. That's kind of all the stuff I've done. But yeah, all the doors work now. All the locks work now. The electric locks. Headliner's out of it. It's a driver, guys. I filled the transmission. It was about 2 quarts low, so I'm glad I checked that. It was about 1 quart low on oil, but like I said, I think I fixed at least 1 leak. So there it is. What do you guys think? Pretty solid old girl. What would you do to it next? What would you do to it next? I think it's daily driver quality now. Now it's just a matter of I'm going to start putting some miles on it, see what else fails or is close to failing. Drive it around here, drive it around a couple of the towns local to me. Let her eat. Can't believe it's got all the center caps still with the Chevys in them. I mean, it's just all here, guys. All the gauges work. Need a hood ornament. If anybody's got one they'd like to part with for a Silverado, I'd be interested. I don't mean for free, even if you want to charge me for it. I would certainly entertain that. Pretty cool rig. I can't believe how much better it runs. Remember in the previous video when I couldn't hardly get it to idle? Now listen. Sitting on the driveway idling in gear, about 600 RPM. Shifts good. So much better. Like a champ. Back it in here past my work truck. little miss almost. I'll take it over what it was. Pretty sweet. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd love it if you'd be willing to subscribe and like my video. And I'll keep making more, hopefully. So thanks again for watching. Just wanted to update you on the Suburban. We're still making progress.